Invoice, basic functionality. How to access the invoice system. From the main screen, you have several ways to enter into the invoice system. You can click on the invoices under the financial bar. Or, if you're in level 5, you can click the invoice icon on the top left part of the main screen. Note that if you click either the icon or the Invoices button, you will be presented with 3 different options before going inside the invoice system. Once the invoice system is accessed, the following screen will be displayed. You can now add a new invoice by clicking Add. For first-timers, the Add button will display a dialog box asking for the initial invoice number. Once an initial invoice number is inputted, a dialog window is presented. Product Invoice. This is appropriate when you have products to sell. Select this if the invoice will be based on different products. Or Text Invoice. This is appropriate in the invoice for services. Text Invoice. Once the text invoice is selected, a text area is presented in the central part of the text invoice. This area is called the invoice description. Calculation of services. Step 1. Put a cost on the first line of the text area, say 1,000. Step 2. On the next line, put another cost, say 200. Step 3. To calculate the services inputted in the invoice description text area, click the Calculate button. Step 4. In case you have to calculate a discount, the following step is considered. Below is an image of the area where the calculating is done. In order to get the total amount, the freights and the tax amounts are added together with the subtotal. The freight field will automatically calculate the pounds, that is, if you're using a product's invoice. Otherwise, if you're using the text invoice, it will be 0. If the invoice is taxable, you need to mark the checkbox from its left. The tax percentage is set in the company setup, which is accessed from the main screen. Notice that the balance field from the image is 0. This is because the invoice is still in quotation. The balance field will only be calculated once the status is set to invoice. To delete an invoice, its status must be in quotation. If the status is invoiced, it cannot be deleted.